Good morning, students. So in yesterday's class we have discussed regarding the distance and displacement. Now regarding that, which I'm going to display example. So based on this example only, we can tell exact difference between distance and displacement. So our concept is a straight line based on that. So let us consider. So this is the origin which we take here as O. Let us consider 10, 20, 30, 40 meters. So this will be the positive x-axis, and then along this side I can take here as minus 10, minus 20, then minus 30 meters. This will be the negative axis which we can take. So based on this, so let us consider a ball which is moving either towards positive x-axis or towards negative x-axis. That is towards right or towards left. So let us assume that it has been started from this point. This point I have been considered here as a origin O. That is from 0. It has been moved from O to. So this point, which I am assuming here as E. Then again, he has been moved from A to, and then he moved towards the left side. So that point should be considered here as. In this case, we are going to explain regarding distance and displacement. First, I am going to take path that's which has been traveled. So in particular direction, that which we take here as OE. If a person who is moving from O to A, so then what is the distance? So then what is the displacement? So for distance, in the study class we have been discussed the actual path traveled by a body from initial point to final point. That is from O to A. So here O to A is nothing but this, which is in meters, which is nothing but 40. In the same way, displacement we have been taken also. O is the initial point, A is the final point, then it should be nothing but 40 meters. So in magnitude, along the straight line, whenever it is moving in unique direction, in such a case, distance is equal to displacement. If it has been moved from O to A and A to, that's now it has been moved from O to A and then from A to. So what is the distance? What is the displacement? So here distance we have been taken, O to A is nothing but 10, 20, 30, 40 meters. In this case, whenever he is moving backward, we are not concerned regarding the sign. So that is 50, 60, 70, 80. So simple, we can take 40 plus 40, which is nothing but 80 meters. Then here if we are coming for displacement. So in this we can explain in case of two ways. So he has been moved from O to A, so plus 40 meters. And then from A to O, here direction it has been changed because displacement is a vector, so minus 40. That which is nothing but 0 meters. Or simple, with the help of definition, here initial point is O, final point is also which will be equal to 0 meters. So in third case, it has been moved from O to A and A to B and A to B. In such a case, how we can explain? So O to A is 40 and A to B directly, which we can take with the help of this. Here to here 40, 40 plus 40, 80, 90, 100. Yes, no? So 40 from here to here again, 40, 40 plus 40, 80, 80 plus 20. Here we are not concerned regarding its sign. That we should get here as. so which is equals to 100 meters. So now for displacement you have been given from O to A is 40, A to O is minus 40 and O to B is minus 20. So which you can take here as, so plus 40 meters, minus 40 meters and minus 20 meters. So which is nothing but minus 20 meters. Which I can take. So I can take here as in terms of meters. So depending upon this, we can tell here as, from this we can tell first, from this first case, distance is equals to displacement. So distance is equals to displacement. Distance is equals to displacement. In second case, we can tell, so this distance 80 is greater than 0 meters. That is, distance is greater than displacement. So and then with the help of this condition we can tell here as distance will not be equals to 0, but there is a chance to get displacement is equals to 0. And from third case, so distance is greater than displacement, and here you can tell, so with the help of this, distance is always positive, but displacement can be positive, negative and even 0. These are the three possibilities. With the help of this, finally we can write here as that here distance is equals to displacement and distance is greater than displacement. By combining these two, so in general we should write here as distance is greater than or equals to displacement. So in some cases they may ask that what is the ratio of distance by displacement. So for competitive exams which they may be. So with the help of this, which you can write here as, so distance by displacement is greater than or equals to 1. So ratio of distance by displacement is greater than or equals to 1, which we can express. So this is a basic example. So with the help of this, we can tell here as distance is always positive and the displacement can be positive, negative and even 0. So and one more condition we can tell here as, here distance is greater than or equals to displacement. So this is an example which we have been explained based on study. So now we are going to consider some more examples. So this is a simple example which you can take. So if a person is moving like this, in this case I can consider here this is A and this is B and this is C. So example which I can take here as, this is a 4 meters and this is a 3 meters. So if a person is moving from A to B and B to C, then we should have to find so distance and displacement. So from figure find distance and displacement. Distance and displacement. So with the help of this, a simple which you can tell here as that answer as like this. So first which you can take here as distance. The distance is nothing but has been moved from A to B and B to C. That is AB plus BC. In simple manner, you can tell here as AB is nothing but 4 meters and BC is nothing but 3 meters. So with the help of this, I can write here as 7 meters is the distance. Then what regarding its displacement? With the help of definition we have been discussed. the shortest distance from initial point to final point. Here A we can take here as initial point. So what about B means it is a midpoint because in its path it has been traveled from A to B and then B to C. So A is the initial point and C is the final. So what we have been said, shortest distance. That means if you draw a straight line by joining between these two. So A and C, which we are going to get. So this one, so which is nothing but displacement. So in mathematics we have been discussed regarding the Pythagoras theorem. With the help of this Pythagoras theorem, so this is the opposite side, this is the adjacent side, and this is the hypotenuse. So this hypotenuse, so which is equals to opposite square plus adjacent square. So with the help of this, I write here as 3 square plus 4 square. So 3 square is nothing but 9, root 9 plus 16. So with the help of this formula, I can write here as the x value is nothing but 25, root 25 is nothing but 5. So with the help of this displacement, so displacement is nothing but A to C. So with the help of this, which I write here as root of 9 plus 16, so which is nothing but 25, that which is equals to 5 meters. So in this case, we have to taken also distance is greater than displacement. So this in mathematics we have been discussed regarding the Pythagoras theorem. So next example. Which we are going to take. So if a person who is moving in circular path of radius r, it has been started from this point A and then he reached to point B. So if a person who is moving in a circular path having radius r, he has been started its initial point is A and then he reached to the point. In such a case, so what is the distance? What is the displacement? So this is for half revolution. For half revolution from A to B. Find distance, find distance and displacement, and then displacement. So with the help of this in mathematics we have been discussed. If you have been started from this point and then if you complete one cycle, that revolution, so which is nothing but, so he turns over 360 degrees. So with the help of radius r, circumference of the circle is nothing but 2 pi r. But here they have been asked only for half revolution. So in such a case from A to B, the distance, this is answer. Here distance is equals to half of circumference of circle. Circumference of circle. So in mathematics we have discussed circumference of circle is nothing but, so 2 pi r. The help of this, which I am going to get here as pi r. Then what about displacement? So displacement have been taken. So from A to B, A is the initial point, B is the final point. So this will be, we can take it as the diameter which is nothing but r plus r. So which is nothing but 2r. So in the same way, I have been taken for half revolution. So if you want to take for full revolution, for full revolution also we can get. For full revolution, so here distance is nothing but 2 pi r because it completes one cycle. And then in this case, what is the displacement? Displacement is equals to 0. So just if you want means we can make a stop and then we can copy it. So therefore again, so I am taking the same example for full revolution. That is for one revolution. That is from A to E. Because for one revolution, the initial point which is equals to. So final point which you can take. So with the help of this, here distance is nothing but circumference of the circle which is equals to 2 pi r. Here displacement is equals to 0. We can take in terms of meters because r will be in terms of meters as a SI unit. So this is for the full revolution which we can be take. So based on this, now which I am going to tell like as some application. So this application which you can use for whenever it is making certain angles. I am considering like this. So this will be the curved path which I am considering. This curved path is nothing but P. This is nothing but Q. So here in circle you know very well the radius it won't change. Here also or it does not changes. Now I have taken, so this PQ, this R will represent distance and this PQ which will represent as a displacement. In order to find this so distance and displacement, so whenever a person who is moving in a circular path, so at certain angle that's R PQ. So here let us consider the angle between them is theta. So in such a case we should have to find distance and displacement. So here it's making some angle theta. So then first I can take here as a distance. So here we should have to not to confuse. Here this P to Q R is a distance and shortest distance from P to Q is a displacement. That is a straight line. Here distance is nothing but R PQ. But here they have not been given in this they have been given R value and then theta value. So from mathematics we have been discussed. So the angle made, so which is equals to arc length by radius. Here arc length is nothing but PQ. So this is nothing but distance is equals to, so if I have been sent over this side, here radius is nothing but r, that which is nothing but, so theta into, so this is a distance, so which is very simple. But if you are coming for displacement, in this case displacement is nothing but straight line of PQ. That here displacement, so displacement equals to straight line PQ. Straight line PQ, that which I can take. But here you have been seeing they have not been given any values. So based on this, just as if I am assuming as like it's only this part, which I have been taken. And then let us consider that this is R1 value and this is a R2 value and this is a D. That's a displacement which I should have to find. So you have been seeing we are moving from P to Q. So in this case we can consider, so from addition of vectors, triangle law, the resultant of two vectors, so which is equals to the resultant of two vectors is equals to sum and then we should be moving opposite. So based on this, if R1 D you have been added, resultant will be the R2. In such a case, I can write here as R1 plus D, which is equals to R2. But I should have to find the distance straight line from P to Q, which is nothing but here D I have been considered. So this is a O. If you want this, you can take O P Q. So with the help of this, D is equals to, I can write here as R2 minus R. In circle, so we know very well that the radius will be remain same. R1 is equals to, so D is equals to R2 minus R. That is, we need a magnitude. So based on this, in terms of vectors, by using parallelogram law of vectors, that distance, which is nothing but PQ, so which is equals to, by using parallelogram law of vectors, so R1 square, that's R2 minus R1, so R2 square plus R1 square minus 2R1 R2 cos theta. But from diagram, so we can get here as R1 is equals to R2. So with the help of this, which you can write here as, so PQ is equals to, so square root of R square plus R square minus 2R square cos theta. By taking 2R square as a common, so R square plus R square is nothing but 2R square. With the help of this, so 2R square, which you can write here as 1 minus cos theta. So in mathematics we have been studied, so 1 minus cos theta, so which is nothing but 2 sin square theta by 2. 1 minus cos theta is equals to 2 sin square theta by 2. So the help of this, PQ is equals to root of 2R square into 2 sin square theta by 2. So 2 to the 4, R square it will cancel, sin square it will cancel. So this PQ is nothing but, so 2 into R into sin theta by 2, where theta is the angle made by this. So with the help of this, we can tell some examples. So for example, so I can take here as a case 1. In this case, so theta is equals to 90 degrees. If theta, which will make 90 degrees, so in such a case, so what is the displacement? The displacement is nothing but, I can do here as like this. Here 90 degrees means it has been started from this point as a P, this point as a Q, this point is nothing but 90 degrees. This value is R, this value is R. In such a case, so which I can write here as, so PQ is equals to displacement, PQ is equals to 2 into R into sin 90 by 2. Sin 90 by 2 is nothing but sin 45. So with the help of this, PQ is equals to, and then here some of us will, they will make a mistake. This 2 and 2, it will be gets cancelled, so it won't be happen, because this will be the sin 90 by 2, theta by 2, which will have been. So with the help of this, 2 into R into sin 45, which is nothing but 1 by root 2, that which is nothing but root 2 into R. Here 2 root 2 we can write, with the help of this root 2 into R we can write. So in the previous case we have been 2, so if it makes a half revolution, so in this case you have been set, so this is a P, this is a Q, and this value is a R. So we have been said that simply with the help of calculation, R plus R is nothing but 2R. With the help of this, we can get it or not, we can see. So PQ is equals to, which is nothing but 2R into, so here theta is equals to 180 degrees. In such a case, sin 180 by 2. 180 by 2 is nothing but sin 90, sin 90 is nothing but 1. That PQ is equals to 2. In this way, so we can find for any angle. So like theta is equals to 30, 45, 90, 120, like that, which we can be found. So these are some examples regarding the distance and displacement. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you.